Hello everyone, welcome to the Power Punch. Saitama throughout the One Punch Man series is gradually gaining recognition among the heroes, managing to rise in rank and even earning the respect of very powerful heroes who hold high ranks among their peers. In today's video, we will talk about the heroes who admire Saitama, even though they don't know his true power, and we will discuss how Saitama managed to earn the respect of these heroes throughout the One Punch Man series. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, I invite you to subscribe right now. This way, you won't miss any of our upcoming videos and you'll stay up to date with all the content we're bringing. And don't forget to leave your like, as it helps us a lot to know what you think of the content. Let's start by talking about Genos, the hero who currently holds the S-class position, ranking 14th among the heroes. Genos is the first person to become acquainted with and befriend Saitama, eventually becoming his disciple. Saitama met Genos when the latter was fighting Mosquito Girl, and before the cyborg could self-destruct in the hope of taking the creature's life, Saitama quickly defeated her with a single slap, causing the monster to explode upon hitting a wall due to the impact of the hero's strike. Shocked, Genos asked the bald hero who he was, and Saitama replied that he was just a hero for fun. From that day on, Genos dedicated his life and effort to becoming as powerful as Saitama, although he acknowledges that it may be impossible. Nevertheless, Genos is very protective of his teacher and looks after everything he needs, including taking care of and paying the rent for his house. He defends Saitama whenever someone mocks or disrespects him, regardless of whether they are a hero or a villain. He also takes literally every piece of advice that Saitama gives him very seriously. Saitama usually doesn't express his opinion about the way Genos treats him and often tries to ignore or bluff when Genos claims that Saitama is his master. However, occasionally he gives Genos some useful advice or delivers speeches about being a hero and other things when Genos is in danger or severely injured. The two of them usually hang out and spend time together, and Genos admitted that Saitama's company and advice reminded him of what it was like to have a happy life before the tragic event that took the lives of his entire family. The second high-ranked hero who recognized Saitama's incredible strength was the S-class hero, ranked 7th, known as King. He is extremely grateful to Saitama for saving him from Octopus Claw Man and Giant Bird. King is the closest thing Saitama has to a friend. He offers advice to Saitama on various matters, and they play and share video games together. He is aware of Saitama's strength and has complete faith in him, to the point of facing Elder Centipede with only Saitama's support. A significant part of his achievements and the reason he holds such a position among the heroes stems from Saitama's deeds, as King always receives credit for them without even intending to do so. He feels so guilty about his lies that he swears to himself to become stronger and tries to become a disciple of Bang to achieve that, showing the positive impact Saitama has had on his life. The next hero who admires Saitama is Zombie Man, occupying the 8th rank among the S-class heroes. When Saitama heard about Zombie Man's immortality from Genos, he became interested in the S-class hero and asked him if the rumors were indeed true. Although Zombie Man seemed quite displeased to have Saitama around due to his low rank within the hero organization. When Dr. Genos later warned him about Saitama's strength, Zombie Man refused to believe him. After witnessing Saitama's fight against Garo, he completely changed his mind about Saitama, realizing that everything Genos said about him was true. He then visited Genos again and asked him to remove his limiter as well and make him equal to Saitama, because he began to feel inferior to the bald hero, demonstrating that Zombie Man now truly admires the tremendous strength that Saitama possesses, even realizing that Saitama could be superior to him. The next hero we will talk about is the hero ranked 13th among the S-class heroes, known as Flashy Flash. In the past, Flashy Flash mistook Saitama for a monster, and the two had a brief fight. After clarifying the misunderstanding, they got to know each other, with Flashy Flash recognizing Saitama's superior abilities. They explore the Monster Association headquarters together. Flashy Flash disregards Saitama, saying that he should defend himself and asserts that he would leave him behind if he couldn't keep up. Flash finds Saitama irritating, but after spending some time together, he becomes impressed with some of Saitama's abilities. This gives Flash some respect for the bald hero, but he asserts that he still has much to learn to reach his level. After being defeated by Garo, Flash was one of the few who remained conscious and witnessed Saitama defeating Garo. In addition to recognizing Saitama's strength, Flash decides that Saitama needs a teacher to enhance his power, and he believes he should be that teacher. Now let's talk about the rank 1 hero of Class A, Sweet Mask. Upon hearing him mentioned for the first time after Saitama took down the Sea King, Mr. Mask initially dismisses the newcomer as having the aura of a Class B hero, based solely on video feed appearances. After watching the footage of Saitama defeating the Sea King, Sweet Mask starts to take an interest in the tremendous power of the bald hero in a cape, leading him to classify classify Saitama as a Class B hero. After witnessing Saitama defeat Garo, Sweet Mask not only fully recognizes Saitama's tremendous strength but also becomes somewhat obsessed with him, considering him to possess the true beauty of overwhelming power that meets his standards of being a hero. He would begin comparing new heroes to Saitama, even initiating a new hero project that would feature the bald hero. Despite his admiration for Saitama, he still showed great displeasure with his refusal to take Garo's life and reprimanded the hero for it. After Sweet Mask revealed his origins to Saitama, Saitama told him that appearances and origins don't matter, nor does public opinion, and that how you see yourself is more important. When a monster known as Pesky Clown attacks citizens and fights Sweet Mask alone, the monster becomes too powerful for Sweet Mask to fight in his human form, and he is forced to transform into his monster state. After realizing its significance, Sweet Mask finally takes Saitama's advice seriously and sacrifices his beautiful appearance to defeat the monster and restart his new heroic life. And finally, let's talk about the #1 hero, Blast. We haven't been shown much of the relationship between these two characters, but Blast has been observing Saitama's actions involving the entity known as God for a long time. Blast and Saitama have had interactions before, but one of Blast's most notable involvements with Saitama was when he had to intervene in the confrontation between the heroes and Garo, who had been influenced and transformed by God, reaffirming Bang's suspicions that Garo was unconsciously being controlled by God, while explaining to Garo that each of his attacks now would put the lives of all living beings in danger, and the cosmic radiation emitted by him would be able to take the lives of other nearby heroes. Blast offers him to go to a different dimension to protect the Earth. Garo refuses Blast's offer, claiming that he would become the disaster-level god and an enemy of humanity with the blessing of his new abilities. Bang tries to stop Garo, but Blast warns him to stay behind. At this moment, to Blast's surprise, Genos, using the remnants of his remaining power, launches himself towards Garo and headbutts him in the chest, albeit unsuccessfully. When Garo grabs a defenseless Genos by the hair with the intent to take his life, Blast tries to protect the young Class S hero, and a fight ensues. He appears to gain the upper hand in the battle thanks to his speed and portal abilities. However, Garo quickly adapts and copies his ability to create portals, creating a new powerful attack that combines Garo's power with Blast's, forcing the hero to go on the defensive. Knowing that Saitama will return, Garo grabs Genos again and takes the life of the defenseless cyborg by impaling him in his chest and tearing out his power core in order to make Saitama get serious and bring out his full strength. Shortly after, when Saitama finally returns after being thrown far away by Garo, he is visibly anguished by the fact that it was too late to save his disciple and the other heroes. Saitama, now enraged, attacks Garo with a serious punch, which Garo is able to instantly copy and responds with the same attack. Blast feels the energy in their fists and fears that their confrontation will destroy the Earth. Using his portal abilities, Blast manages to teleport Saitama, Garo, and himself out of Earth's atmosphere before their fists collide. When their fists finally make contact, a shockwave of energy is released from their punches. This tremendous amount of energy is even too much for Blast to handle. At this moment, 3 of Blast's companions appear behind him and offer assistance. Together, they manage to redirect the immense energy away from the planet. Later, due to Saitama traveling to the past and defeating Garo before Blast could appear and fight the hero hunter again, saving the other heroes from losing their lives to Garo's cosmic radiation and changing the grim future, it is likely that Blast is unaware of these events. Therefore, it is evident that the Blast who witnessed these events was greatly impressed by the immense strength and endurance that Saitama possesses. However, we do not know if the current Blast still holds the same respect for Saitama. Well, folks, these were the heroes who, up to this point, have great respect and admiration for the immense strength that Saitama possesses, recognizing him as a true hero. Thank you very much for watching until the end. I hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time.